What is going on, people of the internet? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Cameron. I'm a photographer from Long Island, and today we're going to be talking about product photography. So my good friends over at Ithaca Hummus sent me a couple of their new flavors to photograph, and well, I figured let's make a video. Now I see with product photography a lot of good photos, good quality, but they're not interesting. You can just take a picture of the product, but that's kind of boring. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how I make product photos stand out and what I do in camera as well as what I do in Photoshop after we've taken the photos. So let's just jump right into it. The reason we're in my dining room is because this is the only shiny black surface I have in my house. And all we're going to do is take individual photos of the products on this black background. Then we're going to hop into Photoshop and I'm going to show you what I do to make product photography. So we've taken our images and we've thrown them into Photoshop. We're going to select subject. Photoshop does the work for us. It selects a product. Now on a Mac you hit Command X or you can hit Edit, Cut. I've already dragged in an image that I've licensed. Paste that onto there. We adjust the hummus. Go here. That looks pretty good. The only issue I have, it still looks like it's copied and pasted. We're going to create a new layer underneath the hummus, but keep our selection. And you take the paint bucket tool, you're going to fill it in with black. Okay. So underneath, just black square. We're going to deselect the layer we just made. We're going to come up to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And you just have to play around with it. It's too much. And all we're doing is creating a shadow underneath our product. Just based on this image, the light's coming from the left and from the top. So there wouldn't be a shadow on the top here. So we're going to come in with the eraser tool and we're just going to come in there and erase some of that shadow that we've created. We're going to hit Image, Auto Tone, and Photoshop actually just matches the tone of our top image to our layer underneath. Now you can see the colors start to match up a little bit. We're going to hit Filter. We're going to go to Camera Raw Filter. We're just going to make a couple adjustments so that the light matches up. And I always like to add a little bit of clarity. Like that for now. We're going to come in here with the Dodge tool and make sure our top layer is selected. And I'm just going to lighten up the edge here. All right. Just going to lighten up the edge here a little bit. And then let's take a look at if we want to darken this side just a tad. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So that's all I do in Photoshop, but this is not the final step. I don't really edit colors and things like that in Photoshop. I prefer to do that in Lightroom. So we're just going to save this image and then we're going to hop into Lightroom and I'll show you that as well. Just going to take a look at the 3 images that I've saved. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to hop in here. I'm just going to slap one of my presets on it. Now you can see how adjusting the image as a whole can actually make the image look realistic. So I'm actually happy with that. So I'm going to save that. Same thing with this image. So I like that preset. What I'm going to do is throw a Radial Filter on here. We're going to drop the highlights a little bit, bump some of the shadows, and then throw some clarity back in there. Throw another linear gradient here. Now the reason I do it in Lightroom after the fact as opposed to in Photoshop is because now we can play with the whole image as opposed to having to work layer by layer. This guy over here, and just like that you can fake product photography. All you gotta do is isolate your product and work with some images that you can put together and create what looks to be professional product photography. All right, so that's it for me. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.